What's up, YouTube? Vontae back with another video. Thinking about a name change, so just sticking with the Vontae. But today we're reacting to some politician talking about 65 is way too young for retirement. And what I feel about that is, I feel like the more they expand retirement age, the more they can keep people's Social Security. So if you're getting paid W-2 right now, people on 1099 have to pay into the Social Security as well, but it's different ways. But on your W-2, if you're working a regular ass job and you pay attention to the bottom of your checks, it says Social Security. So you're paying into that shit for years and years and don't get it until you're either 62 and disabled or some type of way, or 65, and that's when you can enroll onto Medicare. If she pushes Medicare, well, the working age back, that's thousands of millions of dollars the government will be able to hold. So I feel like they're looking at it as a money type of thing and not benefiting any type of citizen, any type of way. How do you feel about it?
I basically agree, and the person who's saying it is Nikki Haley, who's trying to run for president in the 2024 election. I think she's running Republican, but I basically agree. But let's see what her reasoning is, if she says it.
Touch is the entitlement, Social Security, Medicare. How would you manage the entitlements to try to start getting our arms around soaring debt?
Debt. Well, so look, that's what it's for. The U.S. is in debt, so they're taking it out on their citizens. Like, there's a lot of ways that other countries owe us and countries around us owe us that Trump has pointed out. Multiple reasons why we should be getting paid for watching over other countries. And those countries don't even pay us whenever Biden came into office. And a lot of different things for us to accumulate money is a lot different now that Biden is in office. So they're even saying it now by the first words that we're paying off debt so you can work longer. Like, how does that even make any sense?
They're paying off the debts they caused off of us Americans.
Candidates on that stage that said they wouldn't touch entitlements, including Trump. And any candidate that says they're not going to touch entitlements means that they're basically going to go into office and then leave America bankrupt. Social Security is going to go bankrupt in 10 years. Medicare is going to go bankrupt in 8. So the way we deal with it is we don't touch anyone's retirement or anyone who's been promised in, but we go to people like my kids in their 20s when they're coming into the system, and we say the rules have changed. We change retirement age to
so it is affecting us, the young generation. Everyone else, they're saying, you know what, whatever. But you young kids who already have to work harder to afford a house, to get a car, to do anything, to start a family. Like, our age generation aren't even having kids as much, and they're mad about that. That has a lot to do with, like, the abortion effects and everything. Like, a lot of states are trying to ban birth control and stuff because they want us to have more kids. But it's like our generation can't afford it, and now they're wanting us to work even longer and not be able to retire even. It's really crazy.
This shit don't even make any sense because you're saying people who already worked for it can already enroll into Medicare.
But we're working for it. Like, I've been working since I'm 15, and they want me to work until I'm 70.
Like, I just don't get it because inflation, our generation is the worst to see inflation. Like, back then, people would say they had stuff for a nickel, but like $1 is, we won't see $1 anymore.
Yeah.
People from a nickel saw that shit whenever they were kids. We are seeing gas prices go up $3 when it took 30, 40 years for that shit to go up $3.
People in their 30s right now can't even afford a house. So we're not even going to be able to afford a house until we're maybe 40 or 50.
Right.
Well, not us, because, you know, we're different.
And then they say, I'm glad they're doing the statistics on it of when the shit would go broke. But
still,
there's a lot of other things.
This should not be the fix. Like, it's really, like, you're just telling us, like, yeah, you're not going to be able to afford anything. Like, we're not even going to make it to live to 70 because we're going to be working so freaking hard to try to even live, to make a living. So many people in this country in our age group, not us specifically yet, but, like, are still living paycheck to paycheck, like, right in the workforce.
Reflect life expectancy. Instead of cost of living increases, we do it based on inflation. We limit the benefits on the wealthy, and we expand Medicare Advantage plans.
What's the right age there then, Ambassador?
So, with them saying they limit the benefit for the wealthy, that's okay. With obviously with taxes, more wealthy people need to pay more taxes. That's
Yeah.
wealthy people are the only people who denied that they didn't want to do that. But obviously, there's tax brackets that you fit in. That's why people donate and shit so much. So limiting how much rich people get from Social Security, that's fine with me, because they don't even need Social Security. They have
Yeah.
pensions from their job.
They don't
get
even
a-
need a pension.
they have a lot of assets. So I get trying to stop them from getting Social Security, but
also,
limiting the age, because $50,000 is the national average, and to get $50,000, you have to either go to school or get a lot of certifications. You can't really make that anywhere else. So
yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, the way to bounce back from this is obviously to restart inflation, you have to go to war. So, but if the U.S. knows that they're going to have to go to war within 10 years, why are they trying to just act so crazy about this? Because obviously we're going to have to fight soon to restart prices and inflation. That's the only way to restart everything.
Another thing she said is it's to reflect life expectancy. Like, she's saying retire later. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure the average life expectancy in the U.S. is only like 77.
We're not living longer.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't even make sense, so.
Well, I think we have to do the numbers. We've got to figure out what it is. But what we do know is 65 is way too low, and we need to increase that. We need to do it according to life expectancy.
It's not.
According to life expectancy. So am I supposed to work more than half my life and then not enjoy 10 years?
Right. Like,
if someone
10 years of
only
your
lives
life.
at 75 and they retire at 65, why do you need them to keep working that last decade fucking tooth and nail?
And, I mean, just look at the amount of, like, seniors that are not in good health and not even...
Like, I don't know, just... I'm glad, like, when COVID happened, a lot of people rolled on to Medicaid. That's how fucking the government was going broke, because so many people was enrolled on the Medicaid because they couldn't work, because their job wasn't... Nobody needed them to work, so they shut down a lot of jobs. So with them kicking people off Medicaid, they're getting their money back. But, like, I feel like not everybody's putting their... Every politician isn't putting their mind to this, because this is going down drastically, because the government, everyone knows the government is sneaky in what they do. So now, and that's on the young generation. So now if you have the older generation starting to fight and not like the government, because that's really the majority of people who are keeping the politics and shit running, because this young generation is free will. So, like, you know how people have their own, like, is a Democrat or Republic, but then there's your own third party to where you don't have to be either. I feel like they're going to have to be careful, because someone else is going to start running this country. They got to be careful. Either go to war, reset this shit, or in the next 10, 20 years, you're going to not have a Democratic or Republican party.
Well, there needs to be more than a two-party system anyways. But that's besides the point. Make sure you vote, guys. It does matter.
I mean, it matters to some people, but it depends on your point of view and your culture, where you come from.
You guys vote in your small elections.
Okay.
Those matter more. But goodbye.
Well, I'm not saying the video's over. She is right. Vote in your, like, around your mayor in your city, because those people help elect higher up. Those
changes.
those are the people who sit in a big old building and, like, help vote for higher up people.
You're not even voting for the president. Your representatives do.
So that's why they go into electoral college and they get all these people. But I feel like my point of view, I won't need to vote until I'm, like, well established and have my own house and stuff, because my point of view is for a different group of people.
Vote now.
But see you on the next video. Stay healthy. Stay hungry for knowledge.
Stay wealthy.
And we'll see you on another one.